Hi guys. So, as you know, I believe we only say to others what we ourselves really need to hear, right? So, all these 5,000 videos I made for Tosh. And I knew that going in. Sorry, I get all cozy-wozy again. Because it's cold. It was 32 in my trailer last night. I don't like that. Anywho. I am going to start journaling better my own health. So therefore, since I long to be a healer, I know I must be well, 1000% well. So in my travels, I know that no matter what you say, he says, she says, I know I have to do what's best for Tosh. So now, since I've been listening to my Edgar Cayce audio books stuff, a lot has been remembered. Sorry. And it's all starting to come back, you know? The stuff that I forgot. The stuff that I thought I remembered, as it were, you know? So he was mentioning a case because somebody reads the books of, obviously, you know, audio books go, and in one case it really hit me because it was about a client who had a cyst, and he told her to create these castor oil packs and put them on her. Anyway, of course, it got dissolved, because once you change your vibration, you change everything else. Everything has a vibration. Everything is based on vibration. Okay? So it doesn't matter how much you, and I'm not saying you, Aaron, I'm saying people, because other people have told me too, oh, Tasha, you're diabetic, just become vegan and that'll fix everything. No, it doesn't. I know a lot of sick vegans, disease-riddled vegans. That's not the end-all be-all. The only thing that matters in everything, no matter what you believe in, and if that works for you, I'm happy for you, but don't necessarily preach it to everybody, because that's not the end-all be-all. The end-all be-all is your spirit. Your vibration is the end-all be-all. So my vibration changed because I moved here, because I'm with a wonderful family that loves and cares for each other. And, you know, surrounded by nature. That changed my vibration, you know. So I was thinking of you that has really super duper bad periods every month. Praise God, I don't have that anymore. And what you're going through, and I thought about some things to tell you that I heard on the Edgar Cayce audiobook. But for myself, in being the best healer I can be, I am going to start looking for a less expensive TENS unit, and you guys could really buy some more jewelry and crystals so I can get my TENS unit to heal myself, so I can do better healings for individuals. So what I saw, what flashed in me when I heard that was the TENS unit that they told me about. Well, I had a dream about a TENS unit. I didn't know what it was until I was talking to this one nurse, and I'm going to try to get my doctor to work with me as well. I saw this little box, and it's all, the one I saw, you know, probably nowadays they're smaller, was about this big, you know. So on half of the box is, of course, where the wires and stuff are, and it's covered up with dials and whatnot. And then on this half, it's a spot for the wires and the nodes to get attached to you. Okay, so then I would attach the nodes, and I would create something like this, put the gauze in here, okay, make a slit in it so it can come out and get absorbed into my skin, with and stuff it with gauze and herbs and castor oil. Attach the nodes, attach the pack, duct tape it down, honey. I'll duct tape something in a minute. Yes, I will. And see how long that takes to help heal my knees. You know, Miss Louise next door, she made a great salve consisting of turmeric and some other stuff she won't tell me. She's a great doctor. I don't know why she doesn't do it for herself, but I am, so that's none of my business. Let me leave other people's business to theyself. And I put that on my wrist, and I'm assuming, I don't know, maybe it's because I use the pliers a lot. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Don't write to me about that. It doesn't matter. What matters is she created this salve, and even though it turned my skin yellow, it helped for 3 days. It helped. Now, mind you, she only made, you know, just like a, I'm trying to think of something. Okay, here. These are the things that I have to poke myself with. So she only made, you know, enough to like fill this cap. So I asked her to make some more for me and a few other people, with a disclaimer, of course, that she's not liable for anything. You're taking this of your own free will. Anyway, so I'm going to take that, some of that, and some of that, and some of that, and other things that spirits told me, but, you know, my journals are packed away, to do, and I'm going to start doing that. And again, in accordance with this doctor, I'm hoping, and so pray, guys, that maybe she could just prescribe me a TENS unit, because I believe that that is going to zap my energy centers, and, you know, what? Oh, sorry. That one's important. My supplier. Okay, thanks. Oh, bless his heart. See, this is what I love about working with great people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They actually reply. So I'm going to try that. And in addition to other things. Okay, so now I'm going to be working with the doctor on, because you know I'm off shots now. No more shots. No more shots. This is old. That's why I didn't put it back in the refrigerator. This is old already, and I had just sent for a new bottle. Yeah. So I'm just so excited. Sorry. And having a nice discussion, which moves me forward now. So, sister girl, I'm going to shoot you this video and the information that I received from Spirit, giving me suggestions about what to do for your cycle. It's just so exciting when things trigger and come back, you know. So anywho, we cannot see what we have not seen physically. And I say this because lately I've been meeting a lot of men, not any women, that believe, you know, you got to save the water and, you know, prepare for doomsday or whatever it's called. I don't know. I don't know the name of it. It doesn't really matter a whole lot what it's called. And I'm like, is that your real high purpose for being here? To teach people that the end of the world is coming? Interesting. I asked why, and then I remember it's not my purpose for being, so I don't care. I will take the information and, you know, store it someplace, and when it's time for me to know what to do with that, then I'll remember, you know. Just like listening to Edgar Casey now triggers the stuff, the dreams that I had, in order to do some things that I need to be doing. Because now is the time. Obviously, I remembered it right now. So, but I don't get the saving the water. And I've talked to scientists from Stanford. You know, I talked to a well-known, he makes his doctor that makes his own hallucinogens to help people heal, not just to be tripping out because you want to be, because you want to be on drugs and, you know, avoid life. It's not like that. So let's not get it twisted. There is some good in there is good in natural homemade homeopathy, hallucinogens for a specific reason. That's like, weed isn't bad. Well, it's bad if you get up in the morning and you're reaching for a joint just because you don't want to deal with the world. That's stupid. But for those of us that do it for healing purposes, that's something altogether different. So if you're doing it because that's your cause, this is null and void to you. However, it's not your cause and you're doing it for whatever reason. I don't know. I can't think of any good reason to do that. I don't understand that part of it yet. I'm trying to understand it. I'm not trying to be stupid and just be Pollyanny, which I know I am, and say, oh, well, that doesn't have anything to do with me, so forget it. Obviously, it has something to do with me. There's 3 men in my life right now who all believe this. Prepare for the end kind of thing. But anyway, getting back to my point. So I've asked these, professors. They're professors. Even the natural hallucinogen guy, he is a professor, okay? So it's not like they're just unknowing, and I'm trying to be unknowing. I'm not trying to be annoying or silly. I'm trying to learn and understand, okay? But we haven't seen it physically. That's like the devil. We haven't seen the devil physically, so why are you giving him so much credit? And I understand why you give God credit. Well, God isn't telling us to go out and kill everybody, even though you say, well, God took my daughter, God took my son. No, God didn't do that. We all have a purpose and a reason for being here. God didn't take my daughter. So don't write to me about that either. God didn't take my daughter. It was only her purpose for being here for 2 seconds to experience that. So obviously I just needed to experience that for 3 months, and then she went home for whatever reason. I'm not hating her. I'm not hating God. I'm not hating anything. It was just an experience. Like, I need to experience, obviously, whatever you're talking about and try to understand it. Okay? Which leads me to my next point. I understand that for some of you, you feel you have to be vegan because it's animal slaughter, because it's this. Well, that doesn't vibe with me either, because if I am what I am and I'm not being a hypocrite, then I can't kill plants any more than I can kill an animal. So only eating plants is the same to me, really. So you're not going to see me preaching, people against killing plants. Like there's PETA, people, against killing animals. Cruelty to animals. Cruelty to animals is something altogether other. But there's some people that believe it is cruel to kill to eat. No, I don't believe that. I believe God created cows and pigs and Tasha. And if you needed to eat meat to survive, you should eat meat to survive. I'm not going to hate you for that. Chop my ass up. Eat it. I'm big. You would get well fed. For real. And I'm not being sarcastic. So don't even think that. Don't even write to me about that stupid shit. I'm talking as a spirit being to another spirit being. If you need to survive as a human being human, as One Moon Mother says, bless your heart, Jacqueline Dubois. She's just so sweet. Anyway, if you need to do that, then do that. But to tell everybody, the whole world, every single day on Facebook, eat vegetables, it's better. No, it's not. By thy vibration, you will know thee. By my vibration, I need to do what is for me vibrationally correct. It is not vibrationally correct for me to eat red meat. I haven't done it in, let's see, I think I had a prime rib for my birthday, which is the only time I ever eat red meat. I mean, I don't eat steak. I might have a pork chop once or twice a year. When I had teeth, I'd have it at least once a month, just because it's easy to cook and it's quick, but I've always been a chicken gal, and only some fish. Some. Because that's what's in my vibration to do. If it's not in yours, then cool. I'm not going to tell you, stop eating plants. That's silly of me. I don't give a shit what you do. Whatever you do is for you and your spirit. It's not for everybody's spirit. And people say, well, Tasha, you're diabetic. No, it's the doctor's opinion that I'm diabetic. It is not my opinion that I'm diabetic. It's my opinion that I need to change my vibration, which created diabetes and other things that you don't need to know about. And in changing my vibration, I no longer need to take insulin. In changing my vibration, I no longer have those other things. I don't. So it's not a oh poor me. It's so sweet. And thank you, honey. I'm sure you'll see this video too on G+. And she says, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were ill. Oh, isn't that sweet of you? Thank you, honey. I'm not ill. It's just another lesson. I'm not ill. You know, I'm not sick. Unlike some people who like being sick, obviously, because when you ask them how they are, they give you a list of their 25 diseases and 72 different medicines, you know. I'm not one that particularly cares to hear about all that. You know, when I ask you, how are you, you can just say, okay, and keep on pushing. I don't need to hear all that. I don't want to hear all that. So in bettering myself, I listen to my spirit, and if my spirit tells me, you know, I need to fast, and that's what I was talking to you about earlier today, Aaron, and your 30-day fasting, and then you were upset that you didn't finish it. Don't be upset. Your vibration didn't need to finish it. Your vibration was fine and ended that lesson, and you didn't even need the lesson. And I should have, I'm a should on myself, told you what I saw, but I didn't want to appear offensive or belittle you by saying, you know, all I feel you need to do is 2 days. Because I understand when a man, yeah, in this case we're different in some cases, and this I think is one case. When a man has his mind set to do something, oh, yeah, I read that, then I'm not here to talk you out of anything, just like I'm not here to talk you out of being vegan. I'm not here to talk you out of, you know, not believing in this doomsday, whatever philosophy. I'm just saying that if we can't physically see it, like we can't physically see God, there's just the spirit of a thing. And if your spirit is intended for your purpose for being this lifetime to alleviate that or help people with that, then so be it. But I'm talking about people who are just fanatical about it, going on he said, she said. I don't go on he said, she said. Just because Angie eats prunes, I'm not going to eat prunes. For what? Now, if I want a prune for whatever reason, because it's soft and I don't have any teeth, so I can, like, you know, gum it, then that's good. I do eat prunes for that reason, you know. But just because, you know, it's written in Revelations is not good enough. I don't lean on something because so-and-so said so. Now when God or my spirit guides tell me in my ear, you need to fast for 2 days, Tosh, then I do it. Not because Aaron said so. I don't do it for that reason. Aaron enlightened me and broadened my mind, and I said, okay, I'll give it some thought. So it's over there marinating, okay? What is this? That doesn't feel good. And I did for 2 days, and you know, last week, and I'm good with that. Everything is coming out okay, so I'm cool. That opened up my mind to do something and something and something else and else and else and else, you know. So if it fits for you, you do it. Just like me, I'm not preaching to you to remember your spirit first, and that's all about spirit. I'm reminding Tasha in all these 5,000 videos, spirit is all that matters. Spirit is what changes things, not eating meat. Your mind already told you, your mind, your spirit told you, if I don't eat meat, my body's going to be great. Okay, that works for you. That doesn't work for everybody. You know, like Ryan was saying, you know, what the hell do you care if I smoke? You're eating. Yeah, but my eating doesn't affect you. Your smoke affects me. And, you know, you were on a show, so I didn't want to be disrespectful and say that to you on your show. You know, but me being fat has nothing to do with your smoke. But your smoke has to do with me being fat or not breathing or. And again, thank God, I know I can just raise my vibration. I can raise my spirit by holding my stones or changing my thoughts and not let it affect me. But other people don't know that. You know, my sister has smoked through all her pregnancies. Oh, don't smoke. Well, she smoked through all her pregnancies. All her kids are fine. You know, all A+ students, all perfect health, all, you know, nice build, nice weight, no high blood pressure, no stereotypical things that people say you're going to get from coming from a smoking mother. Anyway, I digress. So I'm just reminding Tasha that it is my spirit that tells me what to do and what is best and what is not best, and what, because as Mama would say, if you save for an emergency, you're going to have one. So I'm not saving for an emergency. I'm saving for a house. I'm saving for a car. I'm saving for square 18 gauge sterling. For something positive. And I know to you, I probably always seem very Pollyanny, and I know that I am. I do realize that the rest of the world is out there. Bad things are happening, or not nice things are happening, excuse me. But that doesn't have anything to do with me. That has nothing to do with my spirit. Yes, I see the people in wherever that had a tsunami or catastrophe or whatever, and, I donate my $5 or $10 and keep on keeping on. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, sending it now. Oops. Y'all know I can't spell. Or actually, you know what that is really is, I get, like right now, I'm so excited. I am just so energized. Everything so now, and then I'm telling my fingers, okay, slow down. You slow down. You know what I want to type. Slow down and type the right things. And it does. Oh, there go the kitty cats. First the sheep go by, and now the kitty cats are going by. So cute. Which is my purpose for being here, to raise my vibration, and for my vibration to adjust to a different frequency, and see happy, loving family that cares for people and takes care of me when I didn't feel good. She was over here she was sick herself, but she's over here feeding me chicken soup and crackers every single day for 4 days. It took 4.5 days before I finally felt better. But she was sick herself. Her husband was sick, and one of the grandbabies was sick. Isn't that nice? So it's not, I was telling you last night, Aaron, about, I said I felt alone and lonely, and you went on to tell me about, God and whatnot. I don't feel, I know I'm not alone. I felt alone temporarily because I was watching sappy girl movies and was alone for warm arms. That's what it was. So anyway, I cured that by listening to rereading my own testimonials. And then I felt better. I felt all nice and mushy girly all over again. So anywho, I do not believe we can see what has not been seen. A lot of people say, oh, well, the devil this and the I don't know. The only way I ever saw a devil, because I know it's only spirit. Just like God is a spirit. And the only reason I saw some red eyes was because I know I asked God to let me face the devil so that I'm never afraid of anything in life. Anything. I'm not afraid of death. I'm not afraid of dying. I'm not afraid of anything. I don't like spiders. I don't like ants, but I'm not afraid of them. When I first moved here, Midge didn't like me. I wasn't afraid of her. I knew she was protecting her territory, so she growled at me because I was walking and I had something in my hands that obviously triggered a bad memory for her. Maybe the mailman hit her or whatever, so she was growling at me. So I just put it down and I left it there. And once I put it down, she was fine and walked off. So I went back and I got my weights, because I was walking with weights then, but they said that's not good to do. So I tried it with and I tried it without. So now I just carry my stones in my hands. Because when you walk, and after you walk for a certain point, then your hands feel stiff, or it feels heavy. And I don't like that heavy feeling. So now I just carry my stones, some palm stones that Jill gave me from Infinity Crystals. And now just holding a little something in my hand is better than the weights. Anyway, sorry. So if I have not seen the end of days, why would I prepare for the end of days? And if it's the end of days and we're going to have something like Hiroshima or some big bomb that goes boom or something, why would I prepare for that? Because, okay, so let me ask you this then. Do you three men that are in my life right now, for some reason trying to get me to understand this, at the end of that, then what's going to happen? You're going to come out of your hole, you're going to inhale the gas, fumes or whatever, and poof and die. So I'd rather just die. I don't get it. I don't get it yet. I'm not trying to be naive and say, oh, that's stupid, forget it. Obviously, there's something there for me to learn, and I'm trying to learn it, okay? So, and I have a better perception of, vegans eating for the sake of you thinking it's better for your body. It's not necessarily better for my body. That didn't cure me of diabetes. Me changing my vibration, me changing my spirit cured me of diabetes. The doctor said he felt I had diabetes. I don't claim diabetes. I don't claim any dis-ease. I'm not sick. I'm adjusting my vibration. I'm adjusting my spirit energy. Why do I look so dark? Whatever, I probably look dark no matter. How's that? Oh, it's a teeny bit better. Okay, there you go. I would open the door, but again, it's 30 degrees outside. It's warming up in here, obviously, because my finger is not numb anymore. Anyway, I understand why you feel that that's good for you. And I understand you say, well, Tasha, you preach spirituality, but spirituality is in everything. Vegetables aren't in everything. Not smoking isn't in everything. And I'm not here to debate that. I'm not fighting you. I understand why you think it is good for me. I understand that. Just like I need to drink lots of water because I talk a lot and my mouth gets dry. Oh, now all three of the dogs are chasing the cats. They're so cute. I understand you feel that eating vegetables only is better for you. But how could that be better for me? And it's not better for everybody, by the way. There's plenty of sick people that are vegan or only eat raw foods. There's plenty of sick people that are raw foodists. I don't know what else to call you, and believe that raw foods are the end-all be-all. There's plenty of sick people. However, if they change their vibration, their spirit, then I feel that they would not be sick at all. Or if we understood the vibration of dis-ease, figured out what it took to be away from or not in that same vibration, we would be better. I'm not saying perfect. Practice don't make perfect. Practice makes better. Practice only makes better, not perfect. If we were perfect, we wouldn't have skin. See, again, all part of that karma. Just because I have skin, I'm paying off my karma as it were. It's time to eat. I set my clock for everything. Then I don't have to remember. Anyway, so I understand what you mean, but if you also believe in that, and I know you guys that I'm talking that I'm thinking of, not talking about. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking to you, and I'm not debating that that's bad or good. I'm just saying it's not for everything. Everybody. Everything is not for everybody. Penicillin isn't for everybody. Oatmeal isn't for everybody. Being vegan is not for everybody. If your vibration needs that, then you should do that for your vibration. It is not for my vibration. It's for my vibration to eat some chicken sometimes. Now I have adjusted my vibration to eat only chicken and only halibut right now. Before I ate all seafood, no red meat. I'm not a red meat eater. Before I would eat, a prime rib for, probably as often as I had sex on birthday or Christmas. That's about it. But now I don't even do that. And it's not really so much that I can't afford it, because people take you out for your birthday, and I have men with money men friends with money that would take me anywhere, and we'd go to whatever that steakhouse is and have prime rib or some fancy foo-foo restaurant. Anyway, and speaking of, you know, I believe we should listen to our cravings, whatever our body craves. When I was younger, come on in. Hold on, guys. Come on in, Teresa. Hi, honey. Making a video, just so you know. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you.
Here you go.
Golden State container. What is that? I don't know. Ooh, good. Department of Healthcare Services. Ooh, that's not for me. That's for your husband. Interesting. Healthcare Services. Oh, joy. More about our healthcare system. Oh, is that the beads I've been waiting for? No, it's not. Damn. So I believe that spirit is in everything. A belief system isn't workable. Nothing is workable without spirit. And no matter what religion you're in, and no matter what you do eat, don't eat, do believe, don't believe, if you're not following your spirit, your purpose for being, sorry, I just have to open this, it's bugging me, then nothing is going to work. So you say you believe in God, you believe in spirit, you know you're here for a higher purpose, but yet you're stuck to the opinion that you have to eat vegetables in order to be better. Okay, I could get with that, but is it working? For the people that I know that are, it's not. And I'm not trying to beat you up. I'm just saying it's food for thought, like you try to give me food for thought. You know, if it's not working, why are you doing it? Why would you send me this? I didn't need labels. This post office here is weird. I ordered one thing and I get another. They're strange. These people are strange. Anyway, so I'm not trying to, you know, convert anybody. I'm just saying, if spirit is in everything, would you not consider your spirit first? You know? And let your spirit tell you what you really need to be doing, as opposed to listening to somebody that listens to somebody that listens to somebody that listens to somebody. And then, even in that, what else are you doing to your spirit? I mean, do you really think, and this isn't for Aaron, this isn't for one particular person, it's for a lot of people that are in a lot of these groups that I'm in that, you know, again, complain about, you know, one nationality. It's not a race. We're only one race. We're a human race, people. Get a grip. How can I be a spiritual being saying that I want better and do better if I'm saying, well, fuck you, Angie, you're stupid ass idiot for thinking if you take a pill it's going to make you better. If Angie wants to take a pill, she thinks it's going to make it better, she's going to make it better. I don't care about that. It's none of my business. Between me and my God, that pill's not going to help me. So I'm going to shut up and let Angie take the damn pill. It makes her feel better, and I want her to feel better. I want her to have $1 million. I want her to have, you know, stiletto heels, even though she's already, what, 6'4" or something. Ah, bless her heart. I tell you, she's probably the only woman that I can think of right now that actually reminds me of a black Barbie. Really, you know, she's so adorable and cute. Nice figure, nice everything. Her package is well put together. You know, anyway, in any case, you know, if you believe that, if you're the type of vegan that believes you are vegan because you don't want to be cruel to animals, but everything has energy, so that means really you're being cruel to plants then. I'll wait. I'll just let that marinate for a minute by opening my mail. If everything has energy, why would I hurt the plants then? Now, I know I say I don't eat red meat because red meat's not good for me. Red meat is good for somebody somehow to change their vibrational frequency. It's not good for Tasha because Tasha doesn't need that vibrational frequency, you know? So, you see, Now, had I been somebody else, I would let this upset me. But since I'm not somebody else, but they sent me an envelope. If I don't need to do anything, why did you send me an envelope? Starting January 1, 2012, you will no longer receive annual redetermination packet in the mail. You do not need to do anything. If you're contacted, then do something. You sent this to me to say don't do anything. Wow. If you do not understand this, contact your worker. So why did you send me an envelope? You see? Now I know that our system just isn't thinking clearly. So this and any other situation, like now this video, another point in this video, if it doesn't pertain to me, I just put it over there in the file and toss it out of my mind. Say, okay, back to healing. And I pick up my crystal and I feel better. Woosa. You know? But, and I'm not saying that to really be mean to anybody, but it's food for thought. You're telling me, a lot of vegans are vegan because they think it's cruel to animals to kill them. I am not of that belief system, because I'm of the belief system that everything has vibration. So if I kill a plant, that's murder as well. When you go out to hug the tree, or, you know, take a leaf off the tree for healing purposes, do you not ask permission? May I have this leaf? I do. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying I do. Because I want permission to eat part of you. Just like I asked, you know, if I butchered the chicken myself, that's, like I said, that's pretty much all I eat nowadays, is chicken and sometimes halibut. That's about it. Even when I go out, I eat chicken. Chicken. That's all I eat is chicken. You know, though I have, since my dear sweet son has gotten me into doing research, found out which places do free range, well fed, well killed, with some sort of humanely killed chickens, you know, so I can feel better about myself and my spirit. But what it all boils down to is spirit is everything. Vibration is everything. If it's in your vibration to do that, you do that. But don't keep preaching to me, you know, you got to just be vegan, just be vegan, just be vegan, just eat raw, just eat raw. There's plenty of sick raw people, raw eating food people. That's not going to cure sickness. Not all of it, you know. Now, if your spirit matches that and your vibration matches that, then sure, you could be. But by the same token, that's just not for everybody. So stop preaching it to everybody. I'm not preaching you to change religions. I am preaching to you, if you want to look at it that way, that spirit is the end all be all. If your spirit moves you to do that, then you do that for you. There's spirit in everything. There isn't vegan in everything. There isn't doomsday in everything. There isn't news or a paparazzi or what's the word I'm looking for? Illuminati. There's not all that in everything, but there's spirit in everything. Which is the reason for me being here, to teach that spirit is love, and love is all there is. Not don't kill a cow because we have a shortage, or whatever. Fine, well, we don't have a shortage of plants, and that's all you're eating. So because of you, we're going to have a shortage of plants? I don't think that, but I'm just playing devil's advocate. You know? So just like I know now, I'm going to get a TENS unit. I'm going to put that on both knees at the same time and heal myself so I can continue healing. Oh, which brings me to my next topic. You know, a lot of people say, well, you know, I have, you know, 10 diseases, but I can still heal. How? I'll wait. I'll wait. Oh, is she going shopping? I hope so. I need to go shopping. I need veggies. Veggies. No, she's not going shopping. I love it. Thank you. See? Thank you. Because, you know, sometimes when you get down or whatever, you just need to hear something positive. Or like, you know, last night when I was feeling I wanted warm arms around me and I was feeling lonely. And don't write to me and say, why didn't you call? No, it's not like that. And it's not like that. And for you men who get it twisted, it's not always like that with women. Just because we say we're alone or lonely or whatever doesn't mean I'm not, my spirit isn't in my body. It means I just needed to hear something sweet. That's all. So I went and read my testimonials. I felt good and life goes on. So in this case, it's just so moving getting away from you people eating plants. Plants have vibration and feeling too. So you're killing plants. So stop talking to me about killing chickens. You know, I'm going to eat chicken. And I'm going to eat chicken until God says don't eat chicken. So leave me alone. But I got to tell you, it feels so good when people come back to you and say they got to, you know, they enjoyed their reading or whatever you told them made them feel better, you know, and that's really what I live for. And I know I could learn a little bit more about politics, but this person that's texting me right now is really super duper 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 into politics. And I have other friends that are into politics, but it just doesn't sink in. But with this particular person, it does, thank God. So I'm happy to learn new things about my, you know, government and city and whatnot that I really didn't want to know before, you know. So ask and the teacher will appear. So that's why Friday night, not this Friday. Oh, I should have asked him about that. I want to tell you, but I don't want to tell you. Okay, I'm not going to ruin the surprise. I'm not going to ruin the surprise. But now I have two gentlemen who are coming on Blog Talk Radio with me to talk about voodoo and hoodoo and the difference and why. And he told me, and now it makes sense. It makes so much sense that we just automatically call everything oogie boogie, scary, spooky voodoo. How he said it, and it took me finding him for it to make sense, you know, just like it took me finding her for it to make sense about, you know, some things in politics. I don't need to get all deep into it. That's not my purpose for being, you know. And I think a lot of us do that. We get into something because it's, you know, it becomes a habit. Just like it became a habit for me to have, you know, dessert after dinner. Well, I wasn't really raised that way, you know. I don't know. I don't know who that is. So anyway, I met these really two great guys, and they're gonna do radio shows so we can help people understand, you know, voodoo, hoodoo, Santeria, Paulo, all that other stuff is not what you think it is. It's not. Who are you? If you see my mom, can you ask her to call me? Oh! Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry. I have to do this. Oops. See, I'm too excited. Can't type right. But you know, in listening to all these Edgar Cayce books again, and it's jogging my memory, and it's helping me to be a better healer, and reader, and thinking, staying outside the box, and all that other good stuff, boy, I just feel so good. I feel so good. I'm warming up. I'm warming up to new ideas. There's an affirmation for today. I am warming up to new ideas. Okay, where's this cord? It's over here? Okay. I gotta plug in before you shut off. But yeah, you know, guys, and I'm not really trying to be too preachy, but I'm just saying, my point in all of this is, sorry, spirit is in everything. Everything is not in spirit. So, you know, being vegan can be a spiritual thing, but if your spirit doesn't tell you to do that, then why are you doing it? Are you just following somebody else? Then why? I'm not here just to follow somebody else. I'm here to take Aaron's wisdom and understand and learn and grow. And Aaron wanted to do his 30-day fast, and he was disappointed with himself that he didn't do it. And my thing is, you did something to improve your spirit. That's all that matters. Just the thought of trying to do better is doing better. You know, Maya says, you know, when you know better, you do better. I'm knowing better. I just temporarily forgot. But Edgar Casey is reminding me, and I'm doing better. And obviously, I can't be, well, for myself, spiritually. I'm speaking spiritually. I'm not talking about being vegan or politics or doomsday stuff or any of that right now. I'm talking about spirit to spirit. Spirit to God's spirit. Okay? Spirit to spirit. I'm doing better, obviously, because I'm feeling better. I'm seeing clearer. I'm hearing fully. You know, so now, because Aaron and I have this great communication, and thank you for choosing to be in my life this lifetime and being my baby brother, you know, I need more teachers to remind me of the things Tasha said she was going to do when she put the skin on, you know. And it's wonderful. And thank you for being the type of man that can take me talking to you on YouTube or whatever, in school, in whatever, and not be, don't be saying that stuff, you know, in public. He's a great man. He's a great man, you know, and I love him. And my little son baby, Jupiter, and all you other little babies that teach me so much about my own spirit, you know. But I need you to know, I hear you. You don't need to shout. I hear you. I understand you feel I need to become vegan. It's not happening, so leave me alone. You know? I'm just so happy that you guys are in my life and getting me to see things I didn't think I wanted to see, really. And isn't that really what life is all about? Even if Aaron is, you know, if he was bugging me, he's not bugging me. He's trying to educate me. There's a difference. You know, people who bug me are the ones who give me their list of fucking diseases. I don't give a shit about that. That's not helping my spirit. Aaron trying to get me to only eat vegetables is helping my spirit, because it's making me think, you know. So Aaron, I went on a 2-day fast of meat. I ate only vegetables. Oh, that's what I was trying to tell you the other day, but your computer was pooping out, and my computer was pooping out the day of before Pal Talk, which was what, last Friday. You know, I didn't eat meat for, I think, 3 days, 3 whole days, no meat. I did feel good. Nothing spectacular happened. Oh, maybe it did, huh? What day was that, you guys? That I, at 4:30 in the morning, oh, I gotta go check out my other video. 4:30 in the morning. I gotta see, when did I write that to her? Oh, never mind. I think it was Monday. I really think it was Monday. I woke up, cold sweat, sat straight up in bed, which isn't easy to do because my space is really tiny. And I'm just sweating. And then the heat kicked in. And I'm like, what time is it? So I was waiting for a phone call. So of course the phone was, you know, on the box next to my bed. And I'm looking, I'm like, 4:31 in the morning? What the hell am I doing up? Then the cramp hit me. Had to stand straight up. Because it's one of those cramps. It's not a, it's, you know, somebody just smacked you in the face with a metal pipe kind of cramp. And then the heat kicked in, and it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. And I'm like, shit. So I'm running outside at 4:30 in the morning, and it's misty. It's freezing cold, misty outside. And I'm like, what's going on? So I'm just standing outside, feeling the mist on my face, and I'm like, something happened. So of course I asked a group of crystal healers, and like 10 of them all said, yeah, I was up at 4 o'clock, 4:15, 4:25, 4:30. And I felt nauseous, and I threw up, or I had the runs, or a headache, or something. And we all felt icky at the same time that morning. So I know something happened big somewhere in the world. We just didn't hear about it, you know. So that's how another reason why I know listening to my spirit tell me what to do. Stuff is happening. So that's furthermore another reason why I don't get too caught up in the news. I know it exists, but I cannot physically change it. So I just say my prayer, make my $2 donation, and go on about my spirit business, you know, and I leave yours alone, you know. And I feel good, and I feel wonderful, and I felt good after my 2 or 3 day fast from meat, because it helped me remember some things. And I hear you saying, well, then you want to just become vegan. I don't think that's the end all be all. My vibration needs a little of that, and a little of that, and a little bit of dessert. Except I only need dessert on Tuesdays and Thursdays, not Sunday through Saturday, you know. So having, you know, if my body is in balance, I don't need the sweets really at all. You know, I have fruit for sweets now. And I did get some apricots, some dried apricots, because they were pliable, and you know, I could chew them, from Trader Joe's or Whole Foods. Oh man, if I could, when I can, I'm living at Whole Foods. I do love Whole Foods. Okay. There's just not one in this city that I know of. There's a lot of things that aren't in this city. That's why I need to move. And yes, Aaron, they do have, you know, 40 acres of avocados. They have 40 acres of peppers or tomatoes or whatever, but that's not something you can just, because I think you said something like, well, aren't you around farmers? Well, just because I'm next door to the guy who grows corn, I'm not going to have a diet of only corn. I still have to go to the store to buy other things. I think that was you. I'm willing to be wrong. I'm sorry. Or, you know, they grow strawberries. Well, if I eat more than one little tub of strawberries, then I have diarrhea. And they grow, I don't know what they grow down there. It must be peppers or garlic. And yeah, I do eat garlic like every single day, you know. Anywho, guys, I'm gonna stop rambling now. But, you know, just, you know, spirit is energy. And when you change your energy, you change everything else. So I'm changing my spirit by learning more about why people are vegans, why people think, you know, doomsday is in 1,000 years. I still don't get that, but I'm trying. I'm not trying to understand a mass murderer, but I am trying to understand why people are in my life telling me about this. You know, doomsday, whatever stuff. And I'm trying to be more conscious and remember. So if you want to send me things on how to improve my brain, I'd appreciate that. You know, Ryan bought me a book on helping me improve my brain, and I love you for that. And I do my work daily on improving my brain, improving my memory. But most of the time, I just rely on spirit to tell me. You know, like I close my eyes and say, where's this? And then I can see the picture of where it is. So I found my socks this morning. My fuzzy socks. Which keep me warmer than the thin white socks, you know. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for putting up with me. I'm going to get back to packing my crystals in my cute little boxes. Did you get your healing crystal box yet? Why not? Let me know so I can pack it up and get it to you. See, for those who don't know what stones are, I have to write what they are and put that in the baggie, which takes time. Everything takes time, and most people get paid for their time. I don't usually get paid for my time because my time is spirit time, and I don't feel I should. Depending on what it is, if you ask me to make a necklace and it takes me 3 days to make a necklace, like it took me 2 days to make that damn macrame bracelet, and she didn't want it anymore, but that's okay. I know you don't need to write to me about making people pay. I'm not doing that anymore because people don't seem to appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She said put 5. Okay. So, let me know what little healing energy packet you need, whatever's in your budget, and then I ask my spirits what to put in it, and then I wrap it up and send it to you. This one is for a young man, Malcolm, obviously. So John burned that in there, and I know he's going to be so very, very happy, very happy to get it. Where's my bubble wrap? Anywho, guys, go have a great day. I'm gonna sit here and wrap stuff. Oh, and oh shoot, I forgot who wanted it. Miss Louise got me another box. Isn't that cute? Look at that. Miss Louise got that for me. So if you would like your crystals in there, find me on Facebook or email me, tashaspeaks@gmail.com. It's a nice deep box. It's about 3 inches. It's enough to hold a nice little crystal kit. And since if I have to pay for a box, then I add that to the cost. So this is going to be, I don't know what she paid for this. I don't know where she got it. $3 plus whatever. So if you tell me, Tosh, you know, 50 bucks is in my budget, then I'll say, okay, that's $53 because I add $1 for PayPal. They take it out of my money because you guys forget to check the box that says, is this a product or service? So they bill me your $1.38 for exchanging money via PayPal. That's not nice. So I add that $1 to my cost, just like any other business. You know, this is a business. Anyway, what I wanted to show you before I hurry up and go, my time thing is gone since I plugged in. I forgot who I promised to give some dragon's blood to. So if you're watching this, write to me so I can remember. And then write it down, which I'm trying to get better in the habit of doing, just putting everything in the cell phone. So Miss Louise got me some hematite, and I know one of you wanted a hematite bracelet for you and your hubby, and I have some, and I have some magnetic hematite as well, in addition to a couple other things she bought me. Now she said this is black agate. This isn't onyx. Did they say it was onyx? I don't know what they said it was. I can't see a name on here anywhere. But this isn't onyx. I don't know of any onyx that has lines in it. Black onyx, 6 millimeter. Does onyx have lines? I've never seen no onyx with lines in it. See, now I gotta go Google shit. That seems like agate or jasper to me. Let's see. Images. I don't see no lines and no onyx. See, people, that's why you can't be believing everybody that says something. That's why I only shop with reputable people. Like rock hounds that dig the stuff out the ground they sell. They know what they're digging for. I don't see no onyx with lines in it. Anyway, I got some myrrh, dragon's blood, frankincense, and wood beads, wood beads, wood beads. See, I don't see no onyx with lines. See, which tells me it's not, this, whatever this is, isn't real. I don't know what that is, but anyway, I'll have to ask the spirits about that. And I got some beads, so yeah. I'm gonna sit here and put 2 kits together. And thank you for ordering those 3 crystals that I put online last night. I'm gonna get that packaged and ready for you. And everybody, just have a beautiful, beautiful day. Love yourself. Thank you for letting me vent. I feel wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Go have a great day. Bye.